Hello, and welcome to my blog. My name is Tara Madden Dent, and today I will be sharing social business in higher education, increasing faculty competitiveness through personal branding. Currently, faculty's employment, promotion, and tenure is dependent upon the number and quality of publications, the grants, the teaching effectiveness, and service to the community. But what happens when external factors disrupt that current faculty culture? For example, in the state of Nevada, current legislation is researching and developing a new funding formula for higher education that will be implemented in the next couple years. It changes the funding formula, which is currently based on student enrollment rates, to weighted student course completion rates. Unfortunately for Nevada, who has one of the lowest course completion rates of the nation, this suggests that funding might decrease once again, leading to more faculty cuts and terminations, and this includes both adjunct and tenure. This also might mean that an increase of faculty assessment and evaluation could occur due to a need for accountability and an understanding of teacher effectiveness that directly influences student achievement. Well, what other factors will be added to the faculty culture to gauge faculty effectiveness besides evaluation assessment? Perhaps an overall evaluation, a faculty portfolio. That's where social business and personal branding comes into play. Social business is the cyber marketing, networking, and publication via virtual platforms to promote a product or a business. In this case, the product would be the faculty member. And personal branding is the emotional response to the image or name of a particular company, product, or person. Once again, it would be the faculty member. What happens when somebody Googles your name? What if a future employer at a job in which you've applied to wants to do a check and Googles your name? What will come up? What images and links? Well, hopefully you have a virtual representation of the professional in which you want them to know about. I've created the social network equation, SP equals I R over V, and this states social power is the amount of influence created by one's reach and visibility. Now, social power is the measurable influence, and influence is the unintended or unintended impact of your social business actions. Reach is the sum of all social networking connections linked to you, and visibility is the level of social media exposure and search engine rank of a social object, which is you, the searchable and shareable product. In personal branding, it is critical that the faculty member create a website. Mine at taramadendent.com cost me $10 and I own it for 2 years. It is my hub. It is where I get to share my passion, my research, my teaching philosophy statement and values. It is a place where students, faculty, future employers, leaders of higher education and my specific research niche can contact me. I can display my publications, my research, current books, give others opportunities to purchase my books. Now, an example of an effective hub would be Dr. Brett Simmons. He's a professor of management in the College of Business at the University of Nevada, Reno. As you can see, he is very active in his field. He blogs constantly. It's on relevant, useful data to improve leadership and management. He provides a little bit about himself, his qualifications, his values, his purpose statement, his research, gives others the opportunity to inquire about corporate training and speaking opportunities. Now, you've had an example of a hub, but what attracts future employers, students, faculty, research, and colleagues to your hub? Well, the feeder sites. And these would include any social media site, including Twitter or a blog or LinkedIn. They all are connected to each other, but they lead and funnel to your website, to your hub, so that you, as the product, can demonstrate your research and your value within higher education. These are some examples of social media sites. There are 4 steps to create a personal brand. The first is to discover your brand. What that means is, what are your values, your passions? Well, hopefully it's your research. Identify what you want to be known for and reflect that image through your personal brand. And so after organizing what you want to reflect, then you move on to step 2 and you actually create your brand. Go on to the social media feeder sites, sign up, create an account. They're free and user-friendly. Apply a picture and your purpose statement. Then, slowly over time, incorporate blogs and tweets. The more influence and reach you have on the internet, the more exposure that you will have, and your search engine rank will increase, making it easier for others to find you and locate you online. The third step to create a personal brand is communicate your brand. You have to be active on the internet. You have to expand your professional network, reach out to other leaders within your discipline, make contact by posting comments on their blog, tweeting and sharing tweets, connecting with them on LinkedIn. The 4th step is to maintain your brand. Once you've established your social business network, your personal brand on your social media sites, and your hub, your website, you need to maintain by dedicating approximately a half hour a day, communicating, reaching out, and being active like you already are, but now online, where information is more accessible and it's international. You have much more influence and impact, and more opportunities are going to come your way. For example, what happens when you search your name on Google? Pretend you are a future employer. I want to know who this Tara Madden Dent is. She's applying to my university and she wants to be a faculty member. Huh, look at that. Well, I see that she's dominated the first page of Google. Interesting. And they're all higher educational issues. What is this? She dominates the second page as well. Wow. If I were to read her stuff, I'd also find that it's quality, it's relevant, it's her research, it's her passion. We can go on and on. This is effective social business. I am making myself more competitive by branding myself as a higher educational leader, faculty member, and lifelong learner. I've created my hub at taramaddendent.com, and I share weekly blogs. I engage in conversations. I share my presentations and my research, my teaching philosophy statement. Currently, I just posted about the presentation and the conference that I gave at University of Nevada, Las Vegas for the International Journal of Arts and Sciences. Now, I can tell how many links that I have on Google. I can tell that my search engine rank, my reach, my visibility has increased my social power. But what other ways and measures can I assess my effectiveness in social business? Well, many data software systems out there are able to do that. They track the inbound and outbound communication, your influence, who you influence, the total number of visits, the times, where visitors go on your website. Your true reach is the size of your engaged audience. As an educator, I want my reach to be large. So in conclusion, personal branding increases faculty recognition, which is very helpful when you're applying for jobs or when you're trying to maintain your current position. It shows that you're active in your discipline, not just through traditional publications, but real-time conversations and research. I don't have to wait for a publisher anymore. I can publish my research instantly. My professional network increases. I meet other leaders of my industry and discipline, and you know what? Opportunities come to me. I disseminate my research faster. I have conversations with my students and with my community. I get to promote myself through my research. So I'm not bragging, I'm not boasting, I'm doing what I love. I'm helping others through education. I'm promoting lifelong learning and specific models, theories, and steps to achieve that. Thank you for listening and attending my blog. My name is Tara Madden Dent. You can follow me at Twitter, Dr. Tara M. Dent, LinkedIn, my Facebook, or continue to visit my blog, engage in dialogue, and you can either request a higher educational topic to be discussed, or you can comment on what I have discussed, and we can build a blog together. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next blog.